And here we are, welcome back. We've seen creatures big and small, on land, in the air, and in the water. And now we're going to unveil our top 5 cryptids. You ready? Let's do it. Welcome to Cryptid Crossings. I'm Brian, your guide to the strange and the unusual. This is the 5th part in a 5-part series where we count down my top 25 cryptids. And today, we're unveiling the top 5. A mix of cryptids on the verge of being discovered and some that just endure through all time. At number 5, we venture into the jungles of Sumatra to meet the orang pendek, a cryptid that many believe could be the last living hominid relative. Orang pendek, meaning short person in Indonesian, is said to be a small, bipedal primate covered in reddish or dark brown fur. They stand only 3 to 5 feet tall, but possess incredible strength and agility. Local tribes have spoken of orang pendek for generations, describing it as a secretive forest dweller. Western interest in the creature grew in the 20th century, with Dutch colonists and explorers reporting sightings. In the 1990s and 2000s, cryptozoologist Debbie Martyr and other researchers gathered footprints, eyewitness testimony, and reports of strange ape-like figures moving quickly through the jungle. And many believe the orang pendek could be a surviving hominid species related to the extinct Homo floresiensis, or an undiscovered primate. If real, this would be one of the most significant cryptozoological discoveries ever made. And the evidence seems to be there, that at least once upon a time, it was out there. And for that, I'll give a plausibility score to the orang pendek an 8 out of 10. What do you think? Could orang pendek be the missing link we've been searching for? Let's hear your theories below. And number 4 is a creature straight out of prehistoric times, the legendary Mokele Mbembe, said to lurk the Congo Basin. Mokele Mbembe is often described as a large, long-necked reptilian creature resembling a sauropod dinosaur, with a long tail and a massive body. It's said to be semi-aquatic and lives in remote river systems. The name Mokele Mbembe means one who stops the flow of rivers, a reference to its supposed size. Western explorers in the early 20th century first heard stories from local tribes who claimed the creature had been part of their oral history for generations. Multiple expeditions from Roy McCall in the 1980s to more recent researchers have attempted to find proof of Mokele Mbembe, but despite intriguing accounts and possible footprints, no concrete evidence has emerged. And some believe Mokele Mbembe could be a surviving dinosaur, while skeptics argue it's likely a mix of misidentified animals or even folklore exaggerated over time. I award Mokele Mbembe a plausibility score of 4 out of 10. It's quite a large creature to be hiding, although in the Congo, I think anything's possible. At number 3, we enter the realm of the Mothman, a cryptid forever linked to the Silver Bridge disaster of 1967. Mothman's a 7-foot-tall humanoid with glowing red eyes and enormous wings, often said to appear before tragic events, fueling theories that it's a harbinger of doom. Mothman's legend began in Point Pleasant, West Virginia in 1966. Multiple eyewitnesses reported a shadowy, winged figure chasing cars and lurking near an abandoned TNT plant. The sightings culminated in the collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967, which killed 46 people. Mothman reports have persisted for decades, with modern sightings even occurring in Chicago in 2017 and beyond. Some believe the Mothman is a paranormal entity, an alien, or possibly an interdimensional being. Whatever it is, the mystery remains, and it's strong. Every year in late September, Point Pleasant holds the Mothman Festival. You can find out more information about that by watching my Get Out and Get Weird video, a look at cryptid festivals and conventions across the US. I'll link that in the description below. I've awarded the Mothman a plausibility score of 4 out of 10, but he is one of my favorites. At number 2, we head to the dense forests of Michigan and beyond to investigate one of the most terrifying cryptids of the modern era, the Dogman. The Dogman is described as a bipedal wolf-like creature standing from 6 to 8 feet tall, with glowing yellow or red eyes, sharp fangs, and an unnervingly intelligent demeanor. Now, unlike traditional werewolves, Dogman is said to be a permanent creature rather than a human transformation. The legend of Dogman dates back to Native American folklore, but the modern wave of sightings began around 1887 when two lumberjacks in Wexford County, Michigan, reported encountering a huge dog-headed man. The creature gained national attention in 1987 with The Legend, a song released by radio DJ Steve Cook, which led to a surge of reports. And Dogman encounters have spread well beyond Michigan, with reports coming from Wisconsin, Kentucky, and even Europe. Some witnesses claim it emits a bone-chilling howl, while others report it having supernatural abilities, like being able to vanish into thin air. There are multiple renditions of the Dogman, such as the one in Michigan, the Beast of Bray Road in Wisconsin, or the Beast of LBL in Kentucky. Those who claim to have seen it are changed forever. And with that, I'll give a plausibility score to the Dogman of a 6 out of 10. The witnesses are very compelling. How about you? Have you ever encountered the Dogman? If so, let me know in the comments. At number 1, we arrive at the undisputed king of the cryptids, the legendary Bigfoot. Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, is described as a massive bipedal primate, standing 7 to 10 feet tall, covered in thick hair, and leaving behind large footprints, measuring up to 24 inches long. Indigenous tribes across North America have told stories of wild men of the forest for centuries. The modern Bigfoot phenomenon took off in 1958, when a set of mysterious footprints were discovered in Bluff Creek, California. Then came the Patterson-Gimlin film in 1967, which still remains the most famous footage of Bigfoot ever captured. And Bigfoot remains one of the most frequently reported cryptids, with thousands of sightings across North America every year. Is Bigfoot an undiscovered hominid, a relic of Gigantopithecus, or simply an elaborate myth? Whatever the answer, there's no doubt this is the most famous cryptid of all. Bigfoot's scoring a 7 out of 10 on my plausibility score. I hope that one day we get concrete evidence that Bigfoot is real. The mystery endures, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. And with that, we wrap up our top 25 cryptids countdown. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's most mysterious creatures. And if you did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode of Cryptid Crossings. But until next time, stay curious. You never know what lurks in the shadows.